Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
been about a month, you'd say.
if I were to guess. But
When do you know when did you adopt her?
we
3 days
actually
ago.
adopted her. Yeah, 3 days ago.
Oh, 3 days ago. Okay. Okay. So then maybe just check your paperwork and
Okay.
then let us know. Okay.
Good girl, Gigi.
She is doing, and there is a little bit of waxy material in the ears. You know, sometimes in kittens, if there is a little bit of waxy material, it could be an indicator of ear mites.
Oh.
Have you seen her scratching the ears?
Not really.
Okay.
She has a little bit of diarrhea because the kittens she was with, they all caught a bug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it a really watery diarrhea?
It's not like every 20 seconds. It's like at least 3 times a day.
So it's left.
Good girl, Gigi.
That's a good girl.
Do
She's
you
a
have
good
any
girl.
ear cleaner at home?
Like ear swabs?
No cleaner, like to clean the ears.
Mm-mm.
Maybe you went to get maybe from the PetSmart. You can get it from here, whatever you
Okay.
like. Usually the ear cleaners are in liquid form. You can fill in the ear, then massage it.
Oh,
then
okay,
you
and it'll
use-
come out.
Yeah. So if there is a, let me check deep into the ear. I'm gonna get that comb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
What's going
the ear
on,
cleaner,
Gigi?
you just fill the ear canal, just rub it around until you hear like a mushing noise, and then take like a paper towel, just stick it down in there and dry out the excess.
We don't have ear cleaners for us except for like those
Oh, I have
swabs. and
Q-tips.
they're not really for your ears.
Just using like a cotton ball or kind of a paper towel, and getting in there is fine too.
Okay.
Because the only thing we worry about is hitting that eardrum. With us, it's easy to tell, but with these guys, it's not so easy.
Yeah.
Right.
Alrighty. There is a little bit of waxy material deep into the ears, you know. So clean. I highly recommend that you clean the ears at home. Okay.
Okay.
So she's a little bit skinnier side.
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe you want to, because she's gonna grow now.
Yeah,
We've
we weren't
been-
really sure how many times to
We've
feed her.
been feeding her 3 times a day, 5 hours apart.
So what food do you give? It's a kitten food, right?
Fancy Feast beef, but it says it's for kittens. on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you go by whatever is recommended for her age and size on the bag? So you
Yes.
have to go by that. In that way, you know, you're feeding the proper amount of food. It doesn't matter whether you're feeding 2 times or 3 times. 3 times is always good
Mhm.
because you're distributing it and she's getting used to 3 times.
Yeah.
Because in the future, it's good to have a scheduled feeding.
Yeah.
So you have to go by the bag, whatever is written on the bag for a kitten, for her age and size.
It's wet food, it's not dry food though.
Oh, it's not. Do you want to consider maybe dry food? You know, that helps a little bit. You know, to maybe you can get a dry food and the wet food, then put a wet food on the dry food. In that way, she eat more.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
that way
can-
she can have like a double helping of both right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the kitties, it helps them to have both available.
Yeah, and I will leave a little bit dry food for her because she's teething right now. Yeah, and
That
they like
would
to
explain it.
Yeah, they like to chew on everything.
You see
so
that
if
one
they have,
crying in?
yeah,
So
so
see
there's-
both of those two?
yeah,
Yep.
No.
yeah. So if you have a dry food available all the time,
Because I'll
instead
have
of
something
going,
she can gnaw. on.
yeah, and
Alright, well we do have a bag of dry food there. we
Yeah,
just
yeah.
haven't
But
really
we're
been
not
using
sure
it.
if that's what caused the bug, because that's what she was eating when she got it.
So usually if you change the food,
Mhm.
that will cause the diarrhea. Or if they got an infection from another kitten in the facility, they
Yeah.
get the diarrhea. So is it a really watery diarrhea? Is it mushy? How is it?
It's not watery. It's more like a soft serve
Yeah.
thing.
So I think that's a change of environment for her, from one environment to another environment.
Probably.
And change of food, and the canned food is usually have a more moisture that leads to
Yes.
like diarrhea too.
Mhm.
So I would wait for a couple of days and see how it goes, you know. And you can always try to add a little bit probiotics, you know. Sarah can talk to you about that, you know. That helps to rebuild the flora in the system, so that helps with a little bit transition for the food.
Okay.
You know, so that will resolve the diarrhea issue. And in the meantime, you can check the records and check for the vaccination when she's due for the second booster vaccines and the deworming. Because if they have worms, That also causes the diarrhea.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, she definitely
Sheesh.
had all of those done. I
Yeah.
just don't know when.
Yeah.
Like, just as a time frame, once we actually get the date on it,
Mhm.
when do you usually recommend doing it again?
In the 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks
Okay.
is usually recommended.
Okay.
So about a month.
Yeah, a month.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's do.
So should we give her the dry food they gave us? They gave us dry food. Like
Yeah, you can.
That's what she was eating when we
It
got her.
does say 4 kittens on it.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. That should be okay.
Okay, Gigi.
Yeah, we'll give her some of that mixed with some wet food, and she'll be happy to have more food.
Yeah. Good girl. She's doing that thing again.
Yeah.
Her heart is 160. And any coughing, sneezing?
Sneezing a little.
A little sneezing, but pretty rare. I wouldn't say it's common.
Yeah.
And are you planning to spay her or breed her?
She's been spayed.
Oh, she's already spayed. I didn't know that. That's cute.
Oh yeah, she sure is.
Alrighty, otherwise she looks good. She's gonna grow as I said. Just keep an eye on her food, give her a dry food. She's good to go. Do you have any questions for me?
Awesome.
I did, but I forgot them all.
It's okay. Next time when you come, write them up. You know, that's a lot of people does that for me. You know.
Oh, about walking her. When should we start trying to get her to go on a harness if she ever would go?
If like outside,
Or just getting used to on a harness?
then I would start her as soon as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes with these babies, they don't like, once they get older, they won't like the feeling of it, and then they'll try to get out of it. So try to acclimate her as soon as possible, and that'll help.
Because she's already gotten used to her collar. She didn't like it, and then she just gave up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's really friendly.
She is. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay.
Awesome,
Yeah, so
thank
Sarah
you.
will take care of